All right, Miles, let's talk about the Los Angeles Rams here for a little bit. Now that we're in the thick of mini camps and OTAs, we're starting to see what the Rams are going to look like for the 2023 campaign. We got the vets, we got the young guys coming together for the first time under Sean McVay's tutelage. And now we're starting to see one young guy who made a strong impression a few weeks ago in rookie minicamp really build off of that and impress pretty much everybody for the Rams. The Rams may have something special here.
Yeah, Nick, I think that this story about this young Rams player is going to be really exciting for Rams fans. I think it's really great for the team going forward. A bright spot. It's always nice to have a young bright spot going forward. But, let's take a step back and talk about this Rams team as a historical piece. And I want to know, who is the best Rams pass rusher of all time? That's the question we've been asking teams this week. Who is the best Rams pass rusher of all time? There's obviously one huge glaring answer on this team right now, but you could say that if you want to, or you could be a little bit more creative and give us some different answers in the comments below. Also, make sure you stay tuned to the end of today's video. Hear a word from our partner, and that is Neuro. They have a lot of great products, give you a quick and easy boost of energy. We love to take their mincer gum right before the show to give us the energy to power through this Rams content that you love. So make sure stay tuned, hear more about Neuro and their products, and to get your hands on our discount code. But Nick, nonetheless, let's get right into it. Who is this young Rams player that is impressing everybody?
Yeah, so a few weeks ago at rookie minicamp, we highlighted wide receiver Puka Nacua as a guy who was making a strong impression under the context of rookie minicamp. And at the time, we said, look, this guy looks good, and it's important he's off to a strong start. Because if you start good in rookie minicamp, that translates usually over to minicamp and OTAs with the veterans, and you can build off of that and potentially make a strong impression and find yourself being a key contributor on the team. And it looks like Nacua is doing just that. According to the report from Pro Football Talk, part of NBC Sports, two key figures, Sean McVay and one key Rams veteran, have really strong statements about Nacua. Mize, if you can go ahead and throw up the report, I will read from it. Okay, so we're starting with Sean McVay talking about Nacua here. It's been really impressive how quickly he's gone up to speed, McVay told reporters. So he's smart, he's conscientious. Every spot is going to be earned on this team, but I really like what he's done. I think it's a credit to everybody around him and his conscientiousness. So McVay obviously likes conscientiousness today, but obviously that's a good sign. The fact that, we got a guy here, a young guy who's savvy, understands the schemes, understand how he fits in the team. So it's a good sign for Nacua. Cooper Kupp went on to say some nice things as well. Yeah, man, he's pretty good, Kupp told reporters. I think he can stay on a good trajectory. He's going to be a very good football player in this league. I love the way he attacks each day. He's got a great feel for the game, great feel for leverage, running routes. All right, Maya, so we talked about it before, and we talk about it all the time. The importance of starting strong is a very good indicator that you have kind of a hidden gem. And I don't know if Nacua will end up being that way, but it's starting to be a trend here, right? We got a guy here in rookie mini camp who got off to a strong start, impressed in the context of being surrounded with other rookies. Now we're in OTAs. We're getting the veterans. We're getting Matt Stafford. We're getting McVay. We're getting Cooper Kupp. We're getting all the veterans together. And in the context of all these other guys with elite NFL talent, I mean, this is Sean McVay, a top 5 coach in the NFL. This is Cooper Kupp, a top 3 wide receiver in the NFL. This is Matt Stafford, an all-pro quarterback, MVP caliber quarterback when healthy. And he's still making a strong impression. To me, that is a fantastic sign that Nacua is going to continue to build on this. And it could be just another sign that this kid's going to be a hinge in for the Rams, not just in 2023, potentially for a long time. All right, Miles, what you got? Well, what do you think about Nacua and his potential with Los Angeles Rams offense?
Yeah, Nick, I really love this guy. I think going all the way back to early draft, people have been talking about him, and there's a lot of great traits that they say. Some of the highs about him are his insane competitive toughness, very good linear athleticism, top shelf body control and ball skills, and maybe this is to go with the conscientiousness that McVay has brought up, A+ football character. So very conscientious guy. So I think that these are all really, really great. But on top of that, Nick, he's got good size. He's 6'2", about 200 pounds, has really, really good size overall. And I think he's going to be a heck of a player for this Rams team. And I think what you brought up is really, really important to say, because they have a lot of players on this offense, especially the wide receiver group, that are good players. And for him to come in and already still make an impression is very impressive. Van Jefferson has been a young up-and-coming guy for a while now, so to make impressions over him, impressive. Obviously, Cooper Kupp, that is impressive. And then you get the new guy, Demarcus Robinson, into the fold as well. So he's just been making impressions over a lot of top-tier players, which makes you think this guy is going to work his way into a rotation. Because, the Rams have done this before. Maybe you draft some kind of unknown player in the 3rd round. He came from like Eastern Washington or something like that. Really scrappy, really, just a guy who has a lot of heart. He's at that 6'2", 200-pound range, comes into the league and then takes it by storm. Of course, we're talking about none other than Cooper Kupp, but I really like Nakua just because he seems like he has got a great work ethic. He grinds. He really seems like a stand-up NFL character type guy. So I hope he works his way into this rotation and proves that he is meant to be here because he seems like a guy that I want to see succeed.
And just one more thing, Miles, the important thing to understand, and we talk about it a little bit with the Rams, this is a top-heavy roster. They have elite level talent at the top, obviously with Kupp, Stafford, Aaron Donald, but they do need some of these guys in the middle to fill out the roster and step up. And Nakua off to a strong start doesn't mean he's going to be a special teams guy. Doesn't mean he's going to be number 5 receiver guy. I wouldn't be surprised if he's their number 3 guy doing a lot of speed sweeps, a lot of different actions for the offense in 2023. He's building a lot of momentum, and Rams fans should get to know this guy's name. I think he's going to be a special player for him. All right, Miles, we would like to give a special thanks to our partner in today's video, Neuro.
That's right, Nick. And I want you to go with me on a journey really fast. I want you to imagine this. It's 4th and goal in the big game, Nick. Your team is relying on you to make the big-time game-winning play. I know you've been in this situation before, Nick. The stadium is roaring. The clock is ticking. The game is on the line. But if only in that moment you were able to have some Neuro Gum. Neuro Gum will help you stay concentrated, and it gives you a burst of energy without a nasty crash.
That's right, Miles. Neuro has thoughtfully curated ingredients and does endless lab testing, which means that you can reach the right state of mind safely and consistently. That's the most important part. It gives you a clean burst of energy and focus without the jitters of coffee or any of those other energy drinks.
That's right, Nick. And if you click our sponsor link in the description below, you can enjoy energy, calm, and focus whenever you need it.